Warning, I swear a lot.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Stellaris. So, last time game volume was a little bit loud, I apologize, I'm going to keep it down for this one. Second of all, we have some logistics and management to go through before we really get started today, because I've been playing another save file in my off time. I beat the one I was playing, my Tumbatoran Empire, and I've learned a lot about how to manage a better economy and generally keep things running more smoothly. First thing I'm going to do is just turn off automation for all the planets, because that was a mistake. I mean, we all knew that automating the planets was a mistake, but it was a mistake done knowingly out of pure laziness, and frankly, I shouldn't have done it. Next up, let's see. Obviously, I've started doing edicts. I started doing edicts last time. That's great. I just want to have a look at our policies real quick. Yeah, these are all fine. Actually, happy with all of these. Cool, actually, I have no problem with any of those. Do we have... We don't have trait points yet, but we'll probably be getting those soon, so that'll be pretty good. But I've learned the beauty, the strength, the power, well, that's all a bit much, but the utility behind resettling, as it turns out, very fucking useful, and I plan to do that more. Not necessary right now, because most of these planets actually don't have... You know, there are buildings available to build, which will in fact take up the jobs needed to be filled. I want to continue our expansionist policies, but at the same time need to be a little bit more careful about how I do things. So obviously I want that, and you over here, most of these are unsurveyed. It's a bit of a problem. Yeah, this was the problem I was running into, in that my scientists just weren't surveying territory quickly enough. Glad to be back with my bugs. Let's see if we can make their lives a little better. I'm gonna need a lot more minerals. I probably should probably just buy them off the market, honestly. Get this going, start getting these planets doing something really fucking useful. We've now established Diamu Prime. Well, hey, welcome, guys. Welcome. Definitely want those autochthon Martian monuments, because, the Unity, my guys, the Unity for days. Don't we get bonuses from precinct houses, if I look and have a little look? No, that's in Domination, isn't it? And we're going to probably move into Engineered Evolution soon. I'm not gonna try and metagame this too hard and be too good, as it were, because I know I won't do a very good job, but I am gonna try and play this a little smarter. I won't actually subject you guys to much of that, because you and I both know it's not interesting, really, is it, for me to be like, well, let's see if you have a mining planet and you build this fucking thing, then it's better. No one cares. And most of you already know anyway, because you've probably played the shit out of Stellaris. So I'll keep most of this to myself, don't you worry. Oh, system survey complete. That is excellent, sir. That is very good. That is very, very good. Give me that. Despite the fact that I learned in the save file that I'm doing that mitigated expansion is actually a good thing, because it means you're actually getting a lot from your planets, I am gonna still mindlessly grab every single planet and system I can, because it suits the Terminids. They're greedy little bastards. They just want everything. They want all the stuff. What do we know about the Federation of... Well, the Cooperative of Pack? We don't really know anything about them yet. Can we do some espionage? Or are we already doing espionage? Good. We'll leave them alone for now, but the question is not whether or not we will fight them or whether or not we will beat them. The question is, are they going to be slaves or food? And I haven't decided yet.
Research complete.
A recent survey indicates that residents of Karos Prime are much less likely than other denizens of the Krith Terminids to migrate to other planets. The survey does not address whether this could be due to a psychological dependency on the low-level sensory arousal caused by Marin Karen and its sibling plants. Interesting. We're gonna need interstellar campaigns, because if we do end up a war, we need war exhaustion to not go up, because boy, that's a problem. Reports of the deep space drones previously encountered have been investigated closer. The drones appear to be the works and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation established millennia ago and is soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves, judging by the state of the processing equipment. The drones possess powerful mining lasers and make obviously threatening, if not outright hostile, overtures toward Terminidian vessels when approached. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the Krith Terminids.
An alien empire has established communications.
I dare say we found a bunch of drones. Let's study them. I want to learn more about the drones. Didn't we kill them all? I think we killed them all anyway, so it's moot. Start a full-fledged first contact war before communications have been... I didn't do anything. They were robots. I destroyed them. It's fine. It needed to be done. They wanted to eat our bug children. And I said no. Not maybe, not I'll think about it, not I'll consult the Federation and see if they give us permission to defend ourselves. I said no. Also, I need to change some of these ships. Focusing entirely on shields is not a good shout. Same here, focusing entirely on armor is not a good shout. You're not doing anything, now you're doing something. I want stuff and you have to give it to me because I'm the big bug and I said you had to, and I'll squish you if you don't. You have to give it to me. Exhausting the first site, we decided to move to more remote places in search of more material for research. Obrelend found a good enough spot, a cave that served as a home for some intelligent extinct species. Careful probing and examination revealed something unusual. Whatever lived in this cave used an ingenious dye that revealed itself when exposed to heat and light. We have identified 2 types of paintings, one telling the story of the past and the other portraying daily life. Unfortunately, we disrupted the delicate ecosystem that preserved the drawings. The resulting chain reaction combined with the age of the dye causes it to fade and disappear on short notice. The team must decide which one is worth saving. Do we want life or history? I like history. I'm gonna go with history. We need to know what they were like before they were stupid. Maybe there are bugs in their ancestry. Maybe they used to be cool. We don't know. While productivity is no longer declining on the planet, communications between the colony on Karos Prime and the capital on Krith are breaking down. Senior officials on Karos Prime are growing increasingly distant, and our clerks are complaining that even relaying simple directives is becoming an exercise in frustration. Sigh. Or deploy an administrative task force. Code MOV. I love sigh. Just, fuck it, whatever. Nah, deploy a task force. Sort them out. They are part of the Empire and they will remember that. There is fuck all going on Karos Prime right now. Jesus, they're so lazy. We captured drawings related to the past and gained insight into the species' history. It appears that these cave dwellers came into contact with an advanced civilization that somewhat influenced their looks and development. Given the depictions of the creatures, we assume that the species was prone to rapid genetic mutations and their generations varied greatly in appearance. I knew they used to be bugs. I fucking knew it. Good on them. Shame they threw it all away. What were they thinking? Outrageous. Our operatives in the cooperative of PAC have uncovered suspect evidence that they mean to launch a deceptive counter-operation against us in the near future. We have no exact details of the apparent scheme yet, but it looks to involve manipulating our existing relationships, you know, the ones we don't have, undermining agreements of trust in our very way of life. Spy Master Kulsawa advises caution, however, as the ease by which we came across this information is fairly suspect. I gotta be honest, it's probably not real, because I don't think we know any other species is right. No, we don't. We don't know anyone, so... But I would like some free unity, so I'm gonna take it anyway.
Construction complete.
And I plan to attack them anyway, so fuck it. Go settle that planet. We need more.
Construction complete.
We need more planets. Yes, we do. Stellaris Prime! Upper management betrayal. It appears that the crack team of administrators we sent to Karos Prime in order to set things straight have been turned. Fortunately for us, their plot to do as little work as possible was, unsurprisingly, sloppily executed and easily discovered. Heads will roll. Metaphorically speaking, of course, as our last recourse is to depose the local government and manage the colony's affairs from the capital. It won't be pretty. Stupid weed-smoking bugs. A disgrace to our race, I dare say. The drones and their tireless, endless work of extracting ever-diminishing resources from their local planetoids make for a somewhat dull but nevertheless informative subject of study. In fact, mining networks on Krith could stand to learn a thing or two about maximizing mineral extraction rates while conserving energy. Additionally, we have found that the drones are not completely silent. They emit signal pings, though extremely infrequently and at a wavelength hard to isolate from background noise. If there is anyone left to receive these pings, may be a mystery for another time. Easy prey? Fascinating automata. Easy prey seems like something we'd say. Yeah. Yeah, that feels on brand. I like it. Oh, even though getting the mining upgrade would have been absolutely superior. For sure. Wait, alien system?
Ships upgraded.
This is claimed by an unknown empire? Are we in first... Oh yeah, we are totally supposed to... Oh, there are multiple, like, first contact situations. Whoops. I should probably learn about them, yeah. I forgot how many horrible aliens we encountered last time. Well, we need more ships. We can currently get 16 more, which is more than the Trebna we attack swarm can actually manage, so maybe we go for that. Did we get... No, destroyer is the largest we can do. Well, fuck it, just get more destroyers. And then one frigate. And if that fleet becomes powerful enough, we may go south and deal with the gardeners in Wenkwart, so that we can then claim that system back and actually start looking in this direction. Our remote government of Karos Prime is now firmly established. It has met with some success in suppressing the proliferation of the pollen-bearing plant, Marin Karen, as well as in eroding the community's acceptance of using it. No small feat, considering the act is as innocent as smelling a flower. Intriguing. What a disaster that planet has turned out to be. The Zaitana system is evidently a Xeno lair, judging by the Gamma Menace presence, which includes a large space station orbiting the primary star. Our crews have been instructed to ignore all transmissions while keeping a safe distance from any alien ships or stations, lest they are corrupted by the touch of these creatures, whatever they may be. Lacking in insectoid features. If we manage to decipher the transmissions emanating from the system's starbase, then perhaps we can translate what passes for a language among their kind. Let's steal some of them. Yeah, let's do it. It'll be funny. I do it for the bit. Do it. Go on. Hey. Obranact. Go over there and steal that alien. It'll be funny. Hey, we can do this now. Oh, can I lean into... I can't lean into genetic. Oh, we need the technology. Oh. Oh. I'll keep an eye out for that then. That's a society technology. Okay. Domination. It's been long overdue and will be necessary in the nearby future, I imagine. Definitely research complexes. We need to get research fucking booping and boping and bumping and just going. Just as much tech as we can manage. So much tech. I fucking love technology. Especially when I can use it to crush disgusting Xenos. Doing a lot better in terms of our resources now. It's heartening to see, because last time it was a fucking disaster. Exploring further into the deep chasms of the cave, we come across a grotto with a strange bone structure inside. Given the current state of the structure, it looks like it collapsed and sank into the ground, probably as a result of an earthquake. Obrelend ordered a camp to be set up, and we have already done some perimeter scans, but the ground is not stable. We may not have adequate time to examine the structure fully once we get inside. The greatest potential yield for our studies lies in the building itself. We can either study the intriguing bone-like material or focus our efforts on exploration, searching the structure for more clues about the aliens who built it and used it and in their daily routine. I want to study the structure. I want living buildings. That sounds hype as fuck. That sounds so Cosmo horror, I could go for it. Our team in charge of researching the Kaf Menace report alarming news. An attempt by them to hack into our computer systems has been detected. Unfortunately, it seems that they gained access to a considerable amount of sensitive information before we were able to shut off their access. This unfriendly act has left many within the Crift Terminids deeply worried at the threat the Kaf Menace may pose. We'll have to fuck them up then. Yes, we will. After uneventful research, Obrelend concluded that the building was alive. Not now, but years ago, sometime during its creation. It was a mass of bones and tissues molded together to create a building that could reshape for the desired purpose. Given the way the building collapsed, one might even assume that this was a deliberate act on the part of the structure itself. Unfortunately, we compromised the structure during our studies and it collapsed even further, rendering the building useless for further research. Obrelend ordered the team to move forward. Research option gain gene tailoring. Oh, let's fucking go. Yeah. Who knew we'd learn it from a building? Not I. Since our initial settlement of Diamu Secundus, several anomalies in the moon's biosphere have been discovered. The ecosystem is unstable and has not developed according to projected models for a world of this type. Our scientists suspect outside tampering, and these suspicions have now been confirmed. A few of our colonists have stumbled upon a large underground terraforming complex that was built thousands of years ago. The equipment was apparently deactivated in the middle of the terraforming process, leaving the moon's biosphere in its current unfinished state. If we supply enough power, we should be able to reactivate the machine. There is no telling what the end result will be like, though. Who could have built this? I do kinda want to see what happens, though. Yeah, turn it on. Fuck it. It's gonna slow down our society research, but we've got the entirety of the domination tradition to get through before we can get to genetics. Anyway, so fuck it. Our remote governance of Karos Prime continues to be a somewhat awkward but effective arrangement. The council in charge has allegedly secured the loyalty of a faction of our armed forces on the planet. Apparently they prefer staying indoors to breathing in the Marin Karen pollen. The remote government wishes to use these troops to mount an offensive on the flower, having them erect atmospheric purifiers and wiping the plant from all urban areas entirely. We probably should have done this a long time ago. Yeah. But think of all that we learned. The plants are bad. Don't touch the plants. We're receiving a transmission from the Hadadeshian Empire. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities have ceased. Hello. Honor-bound warriors, huh? I bring greetings from Emperor Modrig I, the undisputed ruler of the Hadadeshian Empire. Respect our borders and keep out of our affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your worlds. Respect our authority, you horrible creature. You're over here. Oh, I see. Do we know anything about them yet? No, as it turns out, we don't. But they don't like me very much. We have multiple people to fight, and ideally we're going to want to kill them as quickly as possible. What's all this then? Oh, because they closed their borders. How very... Oh, this is all their territory. Oh, I see. Okay, we're not in direct contact with the Cooperative of Pack, but we are in direct contact with the Hadadeshian, so we might want to cancel that and have them investigate them instead. A brave team of covert special forces has escaped Gamma Menace territory with a captured cargo vessel they intercepted in the Oreb system, along with the ship's crew, which was largely taken alive. Much of this vessel's hardware and computer systems were also spared major damage. Though the operation went without a hitch and our operatives were able to escape without pursuit, it is probably too much to hope for that the Gamma Menace remain ignorant of our actions. Let the vivisection commence. We will likely find out more from this approach, but the Gamma Menace will be extremely displeased when they find out. Yeah, fuck them. What makes these non-bugs tick? Oh my god, there actually might just be humans. Oh, that's funny. Ah, stupid humans. Oh, what a bunch of fucking losers.
Survey complete.
Absolute drippy wet wipes, I swear to god. You guys head over here, because we might be heading towards war with the Hadadeshian, which will be pretty fun, let's be real. Oh no. The aborted terraforming process on Diamu Secundus has been completed with horrific results. Whatever alien life forms designed the terraforming equipment, their physiology was radically different from ours. The moon has been modified with an ozone-depleted stratosphere to support life requiring high levels of ultraviolet radiation. Millions of colonists have suffered gruesome deaths as a result. This is a disaster. Which planet with Diamu Secundus has been destroyed?
Research complete.
Oh, now there is only Diamu Prime. We are receiving a transmission from the human cooperative. They appear to have successfully translated our language. It's too late, we already dissected their people. We will not rest until we have avenged the humans who found their deaths on your operating table, Terminid. Keep out of our way or we'll make you! Ah! Humans are the most disgusting Xenos of all. Yeah, that'll lead to war. Where are the human? Oh my god! Oh, they're right there. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, espionage. Yeah, whatever you said. Overkek, get over there. And the fleet. Should probably get down there. Get ready to fight the humans. We may have upset them very much. Can we get a leader for this fleet? We have concluded our study of the human aliens we recently captured. The hostages proved unwilling to cooperate with us, but this became a moot point as we began to cut them open. We now know a great deal about the internal functions of their stomachs, ears, hands, and other body parts, giving our genetic researchers valuable xenobiological data, and we fucking love xenobiology. Driven to terror by the cruelty of our actions, a handful of the humans cooperated with us as we sought to translate their language and access their computer systems. As a result, we now have considerable intelligence we were able to deploy against them, should the need arise. A satisfying conclusion. I agree.
Construction complete.
Vivisect an alien. They come in pieces. Now we get to flex some of our evilness. We are still evil. Just because these bugs are charming doesn't mean they're not evil. Extremely evil. Most of you have played Project Moon games, you know the drill. It's like, I love this character even though they're literally a serial killing psychopath. You can't judge my bugs. Oh god damn it. The latest report from Diamu Prime informs us that we have miscalculated the planet's waste management capabilities. Massive dump sites have merged to form a single impassable wasteland, one that stretches to the very edge of the planet's population centers. The locals have begun to deploy large shipments of garbage into orbit, but only as a temporary measure. Alright, we should probably do something about that, shouldn't we? Fuck. Get rid of the landfill, it's making the place more difficult to live in. Which, yeah, I find that when my house is filled with garbage, I find it more difficult to live in. That's fair. So what do we know about the humans up to this point? Pathetic. That's exactly what I wanted to see. That is precisely what I wanted to see. Good. Okay, alright. Oh yeah, we're doing this. We will subjugate you.
We have declared war.
We have declared war. Yes, that is a thing that we have done, yes. Wait for it. There we go. Now go.
Research complete.
Just in time for less war exhaustion gain. Good, that'll be helpful. Genetic tailoring, yes please. Or gene tailoring. It's not actually genetic tailoring, it's just gene tailoring. It's fine.
System survey complete.
Now let's swoop in there, take all their stuff, and shackle them with the oppressive chains of glorious Bug Empire. So that we can study their feeble civilization and learn what not to do. Basically. The bugs are at war! Get 'em! Yes! We shall be as an unstoppable tide. Do we have armies? I didn't remember to recruit armies. Maybe I should do that. The mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in high orbit over Runum Villa. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit complete with a helmet and maybe a fighter pilot that's ejected in some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpse has provided some interesting data. A tragic fate. If only he was a bug, he may have survived. Truly.
Hostile station engaged.
Crush them, if you would. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. Keep it going.
Construction complete.
War exhaustion is a fucking pain in the ass. I swear my civilization accumulates war exhaustion so fucking quickly despite nothing happening, so we're gonna need to hit them quick and quick. A group of large predators indigenous to Diamu Secundus were recently discovered to have made a lair in the ruins being excavated. Before us archaeologists could make their escape, the vicious animals were upon them. Oberland was lost along with the others. A significant setback. I agree, it is. Looks like the military are gonna have to make up for the science team's failings. Yes, yes they are. An extremely powerful subspace entity of some kind has been encountered in the Rochelle system. It does not appear hostile and may not even be fully aware of conventional spacecraft, but its mere presence in Rochelle is causing massive subspace disturbances in the entire system. These disturbances are localized around the entity itself and should disappear when it leaves the system. While it does not acknowledge hails, the entity is continuously emitting a complex pattern of tachyon pulses, which appears to be a form of language. If our translation software is correct, it is saying over and over, Vlur seeks, Vlur finds. This will interfere with ship systems. That's not my biggest concern right now. What the fuck is Vlur? Where is Vlur? Oh, here. Vlur! They built a fucking system around Vlur. Absolute fucking psychopaths. Well, whatever. They're sending ships to fight us, which is actually a good thing, so we can hit them with some real war exhaustion if we start destroying their ships. The surface of Cyrodium Prime is covered in lush forests with massive tree analogs rising hundreds of meters into the air. Interestingly, our colonists have found that nearly all the flora is mobile to various degrees. Forests stretching for miles will slowly migrate to new areas richer in nutrients in a cycle that seems tied to the planet's orbit. Unfortunately, this has seriously hampered our efforts to develop the colony's infrastructure. The migrating trees frequently cut power lines while smashing our buildings and roads into rubble. We need a solution.
Situation log updated.
We will study the trees, because, you know, I like to play paladins in RPG, not paladins, what am I saying? I do like to play paladins. I like to play druids in RPGs, and I'm a nature boy in RPGs, so, you know, we'll try and work with the trees. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Krith Terminids. They call themselves the March of the Brave. Their members have been pushing hard for us to assert our military dominance over the rest of the galaxy. I'm working on it. Oh boy, am I. A 2K fleet. Laughable. What's the term I'm looking for? I believe it's get 'em. Get 'em.
Hostile fleet.
Get 'em. Get 'em. Get them. Oh yeah. Oh, you love to see it. That knocked them up to 50% war exhaustion. Oh, I think we might be able to dominate them. now, in an ironic twist, we're actually going to sell food so that we can afford to buy other things like consumer goods, which we're running low on. I'm working on the consumer good issue. It's just taking a minute, you know. The Rochelle system is ours. Oh, they've got a bunch of useless stuff down here and some of their ships that we can kill. And a planet of the... Oh my god, that's their capital. Oh, that's literally Sol. They called their planet Sol 3. Is this their capital? Yeah, it is. Why not call it Earth? Stupid, dumb, stupid. Why not call it Super Earth? Why not go for it? Why are they a bunch of cowards? Whatever, go kill them. Fusion missiles, those will come in handy, but we can't upgrade our fleet right now. But we'll finish this war, hopefully successfully and soon. Upgrade our fleet, and then I'm thinking going after the Hadadeshian, because they're our other immediate neighbors. And then, hopefully, our science ships will find a path to the Cooperative of Park, and then we can go after them. Yes, I do believe. That's a strong starbase, but not compared to our fleet. Honestly, one of our 3 attack swarms could take this place, but we're sending 3. Migrating forests on Steridon Prime. The colonial authorities on Steridon Prime have reported that one of the local wandering forests has migrated to another region on the planet. Hundreds of thousands of trees have uprooted and marched in unison to this new area, trampling everything in their path. Peculiar and devastating, actually, a little bit. Migrating pops, we need them in Polygar. Oh, the battle has begun. Oh, we just bodied something. Get them all. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Just try and flee. I don't know why they're building armies, because it's not like armies are going to stop us. We'll start with colonial viceroys, even though the increased influence is going to do us no favors. Alright, I want you guys to go and bomb Sol into fucking submission. We get them to give up yet? Nah, but they're thinking about it. Oh my god, multiple things. We have received a communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire that calls themselves the Yusravanaran... Fuck, did I say that right? Yusravanaran Mandate. We're going to call them the Mandate from now on. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening in on the communications of another empire we are in contact with. Evangelizing zealots, theocratic dictatorship. Keep out of our way. Well, your kind, we'll go chill for now because there's a lot of people we might be in negative contact with. The Hadadashian envoy, Raldimden Palosh, has been exasperatingly tiresome in his efforts to represent Hadadeshian interests on Krith. Right from his first arrival, he has shown unremitting hostility towards the despotic empire, unleashing an almost constant barrage of objections to our policies and actions. So great an irritation has he been that few would weep to see the back of him, and we've heard whispers that a group of Krithian Terminid loyalists are plotting to expedite his demise. Allowing this scheme to succeed would certainly be convenient, but allowing foreign dignitaries to be assassinated in our realm might not be the best of looks. Yeah, fuck it, kill him. I don't give a shit. I don't need diplomatic weight. I'm not joining the galactic community. I don't give a fuck. We are now bombing Sol. The orbital bombardment of Sol 3 has sparked our council to discuss how we should respond in the hypothetical scenario of a surrender. Is there any reason to not allow a surrender? Because it's quicker to just let them do it. Allow the surrender, and then we can move on to other systems. Good, they're dying. I like it. Unsurprisingly, the Mandate closed borders. I would too, honestly. If I were them, but I'm not. I'm the bugs. And the bugs will win. The bugs are the best. Can't be stopped. Too powerful. Crush them! Stupid humans! With their stupid faces.
Special project complete.
We have learned that the roaming forests on Steridon Prime avoid certain regions that are home to colonies of a native pseudo-insect, otherwise known as us. These insects, it's not actually, I'm just making a joke. These insects secrete a pheromone that can be used to steer the wandering trees away from population centers. Furthermore, the areas where the forests most frequently range have been closed off as nature reserves. Our biologists can learn much by studying this reserve from the neighboring regions. So Steridon will be a very good research planet. We should probably lean into that. You know, when we can. The signal originates from the remains of an antenna-like structure. Exploratory probes were dispatched from the Hive Ritvul to the surface to investigate the matter more closely. What Science Officer Kularm found was a cavernous vault that, while easily pried open, was evidently the last safe house and refuge of some long-dead race of aliens. While reasonably technologically advanced, it seems they never reached for the stars and perished to some planet-wide natural disaster. The vault is immense, housing thousands upon thousands of black boxes that the Hive Ritvul has determined to be data storage devices. A special project has been prepared to decode their contents. Do it.
Situation log updated.
Where the fuck do you think you're going? Do it. Do it now. Nice to finally get to do some war, and a war that's going so fucking well as well. The vault is a tomb for hopeful immortals. Science Officer Kularm asserts that the huge blocks of ternary code found in the databanks are neural images, digitized brain scans. Doubtless the aliens of Okul 4 considered this their only shot at any kind of survival following whatever calamity befell their planet. They did not have the means to resurrect themselves, but banked on the impossibly small hope that eventually someone else would have those means. Fuck them, let them lie. Let them die. We don't need more aliens, thank you. No, that doesn't sound appealing at all. Surely it's got to inflict some massive war exhaustion if they lose their capital, right? Surely. It's their fucking capital, for Christ's sake. The Hadadeshians have declared me their rival. Fun, okay. Remind me... Well, I mean, it would be actually rather bad if they attacked me before I was ready, so... Tell you what, we've got a lot of... alloys at the moment. Well, let's see, we've got defenses here, that's good. Upgrade those buildings, then this one here. This one. No, not the planet. This. Get some defense platforms. I should probably design a defense platform, to be honest. Actually, fuck it, I will. I want to design one. Ship designer. New design. Defense platform. What do we got? I want a hangar station with strike craft. That will be the Swarm class defense platform. Very good. But wait, there's more, because I don't want it to just be that. We'll have another defense platform, and I want this one to be big, long-range, heavy guns. And it's only going to be mass drivers at the moment, which is pretty underwhelming, but the range should be pretty good. Auxiliary fire control. All this good stuff. Long shot. Good. Now that probably won't stop them from getting through, honestly. And chances are, if they do invade around here, which is actually their only realistic way in, they could come down here as well, but they'd have to get through the gardeners, which might not be hostile to them. But battle would likely be fought mostly at Beninash? Dunno. This place is already fully staffed with defense stations, so should be alright. Or at the very least, they'll do a lot of damage. We'll also set it up at Karanval as well. I want it to be a real bother if they decide to attack, and also to waste their time while we deal with the human cooperative. And then our ships still need to get back over there, of course. Great, new aliens, I don't care, go away. Let me deal with the ones I've currently got. Tempers are running high at the archaeology site on Diemu Secundus. Several archaeologists are openly disagreeing with Obratazin about how best to proceed. Progress of the site's been slowed to a crawl. Fucking scholarly types. Can't agree on nothing. We've gained control of Sol 3 via orbital bombardment, and it has done fuck all for war exhaustion. But it has increased our chance of victory significantly. Onward, gentlemen. Gentle bugs. There's more to do.
System survey complete.
The measured pounding observed from orbit is the motion of immense and ancient geothermal extractors breathing their last. Built and then abandoned at some point in the distant past, the vast batteries of disintegrating machinery have been pumping up superheated fluids from the planet's core ever since. Their storage capacitors are all broken or leaking, but some energy can still be siphoned from them. I like energy. Yeah. Following her recent sensor sweep of the Jamor system, Commander Cool-Learn has learned how to deploy her units to maximize their sensor range. Few fleet commanders possess the skill to carry out such complex maneuvers. Well, I'll be damned. Kill the humans. Oh, it's looking pretty good though, isn't it? Yep, 11 left. Nearly there. Oh, they have a planet here. Oh, you have a planet here. Oh, what a fucking shame. Oh, it would be a real shame if someone bombed it into oblivion, wouldn't it? Oh, that'd be so sad. Oh, we have won this war. Human cooperative becomes a subject under CRIF Terminids. Recently subjugated modifier added for 5 years. Yeah, get stuffed. We have won this war. It begins. And we've discovered a new archaeological site. Everybody wins. Our scans of the Devasta system show that its asteroid belt is of an unusual variety. Instead of the standard mix of rocks, ice, and space rubble that usually make up such formations, it seems to be the remains of a number of large artificial habitats. These must have been destroyed with incredible violence, sometimes in the last few millennia. Untold secrets may be contained within the resulting debris field, but it is so extensive that charting it out could take quite some time. Oh, victory in our first war. Feels good, man. Feels real good. Big victory. I think the Hadadeshian are going to be next. The magnetic field of Friak Villa experienced a complete reversal while it was being observed by the Hive it used. This rare event has interchanged the position of the moon's magnetic poles. Fortunately, it was all recorded by the sensors of our ship, providing our scientists with a lot of valuable data. Intriguing. See, I'm confused because I've got oppressive vassalage as our subjugation war terms, which means integration permitted, limited diplomacy, expansion prohibited, joins all my wars, I join their defensive wars, and we have a subject holding. But if we go and look at them real quick, negotiate the agreement, yeah, it's apparently I don't have permission to integrate them, and they have it's not the same as what it says. I don't know. We could take care of the gardeners now, but it would be a costly battle. I'm certain of it. It would take a while to recover from, but it wouldn't take that long. We could probably do it. It'd be nice to just get them out of the way and be able to deal with what's going on down here. We're gonna run out of consumer goods. 4 gas giants enshrouded by a vast plasma field share a close orbit around the Tiana Vex system's primary. The charged plasma field extends well into the atmospheres of these gas giants, and this unique environment serves as a breeding ground for a large number of spacefaring organisms. These organisms are all minuscule, with one notable exception, the massive Tianki. This system must be where they originally evolved hundreds of millions of years ago, before they ranged deeper into the galaxy. Given the extremely rare properties of the system's plasma field, this is likely the only place in the galaxy where the Tianki can reproduce. Okay.
Construction complete.
Can we perhaps harness it somehow? So now we're rivals with the Mandate as well. I should look into this actually real quick. The Hadadeshians are who we're coming at next. They've got rivalries with multiple people. Yeah, no one's going to help them if I attack them, and that's good. That's exactly the way I want it. First contact with the Kamarian progenitors. Terminite, how delightful. We hadn't expected to counter you for a few centuries yet. Personally, I thought you would wipe yourselves out long before leaving your gravity well, but I am glad to be proven wrong. They don't care because they're a fucking fallen empire and a progenitor and really unnecessarily strong, so we need to try and be better than them by the end of the game. In the most recent game I started, I turned off fallen empires because I find them kind of irritating. They're not particularly fun to have around, because it's just like, okay, well, you're probably not going to win because they'll probably just do better. Now, the answer to that might simply be get good, but I like fighting AI opponents who don't get natural cheats and advantages. Barring things such as endgame crises, of course, because that's the whole fucking point. It's funny that that one fleet of caretakers is more dangerous than anything the human cooperative could throw at us. We are receiving a transmission from the Terminidian Coalition. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Oh, we found our home species. Identify yourselves. You appear to be Terminid, like us, but it could very well be a strategic ploy. Oh, I've been disconnected from Paradox Online. There are records of an interstellar colony mission that date back to the chaotic times before the military took control and restored order, but all surviving documents from that era are considered unreliable. If you are who you say you are, however, then the Terminidian Coalition greets you. Respect our borders. Our military will respond to any provocations with lethal force. Finally, we have found bugs who are bugs just like us. We're glad to finally be reunited with the rest of our species. They're strong, but not strong as us, which is interesting. Where are they? All the way up there. Huh. We finally reached the end of the cave. We entered something that resembled an old abandoned bunker built deep underground. It doesn't look like anything we found before. We assume alien visitors set up a research lab down here, and given the dilapidated tanks, various bones and fossils lying around, they were studying these species just as we were, only they had this opportunity to conduct research when their specimens were still alive. Obratazin immediately jumped to work, trying to gather any useful information from the site and databanks as soon as we plugged them into the power source. What mysteries will we uncover? Ooh. Alright, let's see how this goes. Come on, Bugs, you can do it. You can do it, I believe in you. We are a mighty race of mighty bugs, and we can handle this. We are big, we are strong, we have multiple limbs. Surely it'll all work out. Here we go. Wait. Don't get involved just yet. Wait for the rest of the fleet. Is the rest of the fleet here? Yep, that's the whole fleet. Okay. Alright, they're coming for us. Go for them. Go for them.
Fleet engaged.
Go for them. Doing big damage. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Oh, the bug ships are doing pretty well. There we go. Wenkwart Prime has been reclaimed. The glory of the Terminids. That's a lot of fucking alloys we just lost. That's fine, that's fine. It's necessary. Alright, next step. Preparing for war with the Hadadeshians. We received a communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire that calls themselves the Regime of Fexkla. I dare say, they're xenophiles as well. I bring greetings from the Grand Marshal Axmekat, the undisputed ruler of the Regime of Fexkla. We wish to learn more about your species, which martial techniques do your warriors employ, given your fascinating biology. We will achieve unity, so fuck off. And, unsurprisingly, they've closed borders. That's fine, where are they? All the way up there, I'm not concerned. Though it rightfully belongs to us, the Hadadeshian Empire has audaciously laid claim to the Convlab system. You bitch-ass motherfuckers. War is inevitable, it's going to happen. As more and more spacefaring civilizations establish formal relations with one another, the galaxy is becoming a vibrant and lively place. To avoid tragic misunderstandings between nations, an increasing number of diplomats have called for the establishment of a new pan-galactic organization, a community, if you will, where the empires of the galaxy can meet to discuss important matters. Should the Crift Terminid pledge its support for the creation of the galactic community? Fuck no. Can't imagine wasting my time with such nonsense. Can we build a holding, is my question. Nope, we're not allowed. Seems like the fucking vassal agreement we got was vastly different from the one the game said we would have, but you know, whatever. Despite our decision not to lend our support behind the founding of some sort of supranational galactic institution, several other empires have banded together to create just such a thing. In their historic joint announcement, they declared the creation of the galactic community to the galaxy. This organization is to serve as a forum where important matters that affect the galaxy as a whole can be discussed. As we refuse to take part in the creation of the galactic community, the Crift Terminids is not yet considered a member. Those arrogant fools! Don't they understand? They all belong underneath the boot heel, we don't wear boots, of bugs. We'll crush them all. Siding with these guys. Fuck these guys. Bunch of douchebags. Can't wait to destroy them. It's gonna be quick and easy, and they will die, and we will be happier as a result. I can't believe you aren't doing anything. I thought you were this whole time. Curse you. We've learned a great deal by living in proximity of the wandering forests on Steridon Prime. Some enterprising colonists have even built homes in the treetops of some of the largest specimens, following the forests around as they migrate across the planet. Some of the foremost biologists in the Crift Terminids have spent time studying these unique trees. Excellent. What wonderful giant moving trees. What fun. And now we can modify our own genes. It's about fucking time. Let's see what we can do with that. Full species. Create a template. What can we do? Fleeting. Oh, that will never do. Get rid of that. I mean, yeah, that's what we can do. Just get rid of fleeting so our leaders don't die very soon. Not only are the bugs horrific and dangerous, but they live longer now as well. Great template. It's going to take a very long time to apply that, isn't it? Oh, I forgot I actually need to apply the template, don't I? Apply template to everyone. This will take fucking ages. Alright, I'm going to leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. We've made progress today. We subjugated those filthy humans. I'm hoping to integrate their empire purely so I can put the human race under bondage, because it'll be funny. Just because it'll be funny, literally because it'll be funny. That's the only reason I want to do it. But galactic domination continues. We're doing well. We're stronger than most things we go up against. How are we in comparison to the Hadadeshians right now? Come on, there we go. They are inferior. That's good. I like that they're inferior. Their technology is equivalent. Oh no, yep, these guys. Technology is equivalent, but fleet power and economy is weaker. So we should be able to crush them, and I reckon we can. Our fleets are currently upgrading, they'll soon be done, and eventually we'll roll over them, and they too will learn the superiority of the bugs. Can't wait. Hope you guys are enjoying it too. Thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to Lit Potatoes, Proxy, Caminera, Moa, Heartland, Harak J, Draft, Dresso, Sion Distance, LOL, Final Legend, Etherbin, Linky, Zeon Cedar, Bimblewort, Majoko Maimoon, Alkir, Honeydew Corporation, Sweet Baby Red, Jessicitty, Plutonium Pie, Dreamer Ghost, Lepalulubai, K-Bub, Magic Owl, The Frostbite, Monsoon, Warmastoku, SCP-106A, Namad, and Kenny T800 for support me on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you all so much for watching. I bet this is a good file. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And it's definitely more aggressive than I'm used to as well. I don't tend to immediately attack people, but I can see the advantage we have. And I figure it's better to start pushing them now, like whilst the galactic community is still forming and federations aren't really a thing yet, than wait until they're all vassals of each other and have defensive agreements and are all, you know, banding together and all that, so I have to fight multiple factions at once. And plus, if we manage to subjugate or conquer all of them, maybe we'll be big and strong enough to take on the progenitors, you know, the Fallen Empire. That could be pretty neat. I don't know, I'm not making any promises yet, because they're big and scary and their fleets have a military power of like 300,000, whereas we're just about getting past 10,000 with 3 fleets. So, yeah, we'll see. But whatever happens next time, I hope I see you there. Toodles. Goodbye.